So this is about music notes and the frequency level of those notes. If a sound comes out at one frequency level, that is what a sine wave sounds like. So any sound contains multiple frequencies. However, the sound for music has a main frequency and a couple other frequencies, but the note is based on the main frequency. Now each note is based on the frequency coming out. So let's say you start with A4. That sound will come out at a frequency level of 440 Hertz. That it is vibrating 440 times per second. If you go down to the note A3, the frequency level would be at 220 Hertz. Now how do we determine the note frequency level for the other notes? When you go up to the next level, that is called a semitone. So let's say you go to A sharp, you are going up a semitone. And then you go up to B, that's a semitone. Now if you go to B to C, that's also a semitone because it's the closest note to it. So going from A up to C, A4 to C5, this is 3 semitone steps. So how would we determine the frequency at C5? Here is an equation to find this out. Say you're starting at A4, or 440 Hertz. That number starts on the left. And then here, to increase or decrease, going up or down, we use this equation here. You use 2 to the power of 1 divided by 12, or the 12th root of 2, for each semitone step. So in this case, this is 3 semitone steps. So we use the equation 2 to the power of 1/12, and then we put that to the power of 3, because there are 3 semitone steps. So 2 to the power of 1/12 to the power of 3, then multiplied by the starting point of 440 Hertz, goes up to 523.251 and so on Hertz. That is the frequency of C5. Now let's say you go up 1 octave or down 1 octave from C5. C6 would be that number, 523.251, multiply 2, which would be 1046.502 and so on. And if you want to go down from C5 to C4, you would divide by 2, and that would give you the term going down to 261.625. Now let's say you want to keep going up or down, is that you basically multiply by 2 each octave going up and multiply 1/2 going down by each octave, and you can use the equation here. You use the same terms going up or down the octaves with A. So say A, you start at A4 at 440 Hertz. If you go up to A5, you multiply that by 2, and that's 880. If you go down all the way to A2, you multiply by 1/4, down to 110 Hertz. So if you want an equation to find out the frequency for each note, you can use the terms here. Now, throughout history and even today, there are different systems producing notes. However, this is the main system producing note frequency levels today.